totally muted the audio.
Why the fuck is this playing right now?
It's raining men. It's always on.
This is brutal. I just realized.
No, Rick, when we joined Ocean State, I thought they wouldn't be playing remixes of disco songs.
Yeah, it was a bit disappointing. It's kind of hard to get amped up for a lift when you hear It's Raining Men blasting throughout the gym.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Well, here's your AMRAP set from Wednesday of 2:30, right?
Yeah, I believe it's 2:30. Yeah, it looks like 2:30 on there.
Yep, so I think you got 9 of these.
Yep, you were forcing me to get 9 because I got 9 at 2:25 the other day.
Yeah, it looked like you wanted to rack the bar a bunch of times here, but...
Yeah, I just pushed through, forced myself through so I could complete the rest of the leg day.
Yeah, and since you got 9, you got stuck doing 8 sets of 3 afterwards. Since I only got 7 at 300, then... Yeah, I was only required to do 5 sets after, so that wasn't too bad.
Then with the 60 seconds in between, it just gets rough. It is an absolute grind, this workout.
And the worst part is that we had soccer after this. Yeah, here's my 300 for 7. This set felt awful. Everything about it felt off, but I pushed through it. I honestly thought around 4 reps that I was done, but I just kept going. And then it also helped me when I think I was at about
good.
5. You said I was at 3.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't counting in my own head.
Well, it's a PR without the knee sleeve, so...
That's true.
That's what...
It's my PR without the knee sleeves, wearing black socks, and wearing this lever belt. Yeah, some people are so obsessed with hitting PRs that, it's like, this is my PR after hitting the town and wearing flat shoes. It just gets absurd. But... whatever motivates you and makes you feel good after the workout. Yeah, these moved pretty slow. I was just grinding them out.
Yeah, I recall that night.
Let's go, kid.
A very, very rough night. Because we got to the gym, it was about to close.
2 more now.
Like an hour and a half or so to get the workout done. So we were just trying to power through and stay motivated throughout.
Yeah, here's your first set of... How much was this?
I believe it was at 220 I was doing. Had to do 3 sets.
8 sets of 3,
yeah,
you mean?
8 sets, 3 reps with the 60 seconds in between. So we were literally just stripping the weights and putting it on and hopping back in there.
Yeah, so here's my 290 was, because you got to reduce the weight by 10 pounds. And I feel like I was leaning forward a lot here. Just felt... My hamstrings especially were just really fatigued at this point. But, 290 is not too heavy for me, so I'm just able to kind of blast through it. And 5 sets seems like a lot at first, but after you hit number 2, there's only 3 left. It doesn't feel so bad after that.
Mm-hmm. What is this, my last one, right?
Yeah, this is your last one, so maybe you'll make some facial expression showing how much you want this to end.
Yeah. Also today, that day,
Deepest breath possible.
Trying to focus on my breathing as well. Trying to get better at that. Take that big deep breath of air as I go, before I go
look
down.
at that relief. Look at the relief on your face.
Yeah.
So here's our deadlifts after. You did straight leg, didn't you? Or am I making that up? No, you were doing deficits.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
Deficits. Couldn't remember what we did, but...
I think I did... Oh, is that someone squatting to depth in the background? That never happens.
Yep.
Wow, never even saw that. Yeah, the deficits were not feeling so good for me, so I decided to just pull singles conventional. And as you'll see later in this video, this is actually the last time I'm going to be going conventional for a while. It just hasn't been going well. My form's good, but I just don't have the confidence, and it's really been beating up my body. Like, I've tweaked muscles a couple times, even though, on the tape my form looked sound. So I'm going to be going back to sumo for the first time in a couple months.
Yeah, I remember on this day, at this point, my legs were so fatigued. I was not feeling it, but just kind of had to grind through this today.
Yeah, even, seriously, 225 felt like a million pounds after all those reps we had to do.
It's actually the first time I've seen this footage. I was getting pretty good speed on these.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. We haven't even looked at this one yet. Wow, maybe that guy will actually do that set in the background. Alright, so here's... I think this is 315. I just wanted to pull a heavy single. Had to get myself psyched up, though. I'm just so exhausted at this point. This is beltless. My speed and my form with these are good. It just doesn't feel great to me anymore. So I probably won't be doing conventionals for quite a while after this. Now, I think there might be one more set, or is this from today?
Nope, this is from earlier today.
All right, yeah, everything kind of blends together so far because we wear similar outfits every time. So here's your first set of 4 with 245, right?
Yep. So it was pretty good. I mean, it took a while to get warmed up, but as I kind of progressed throughout the workout, I was just feeling a lot better, a lot more confident.
Have you ever done this many reps of 245 before?
I don't know, maybe once.
Yeah, I think
Probably not, though.
First time I saw you do this, you only did 2, and then you went up to 255. That's when we were lifting with Bob, who I haven't seen all week somehow. So here is my first set at 315. I got 4 of these. Probably could have gotten more, but I just wanted to get 3 sets of 4 and move on to deads. So, you know, in my head, I was intentionally cutting my depth a little bit short, just because I just wanted to. I wanted to hit parallel and then explode back up, but on this video it looks like I'm going below parallel.
No, you're definitely great today.
Yeah.
When you told me that you're cutting depth at the end of the workout, I was kind of surprised because it almost looked like you were getting down as low as you typically do.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that was just in my head. Also, my hips felt my hips felt really good in this workout, so I was able to force my knees out a little bit more, which helped me get down. So I think this is your last set here.
Yeah, and I know we've talked about it before. I think a big thing I have to focus on now as my weight's going up for squats is really working on like my hip flexibility and focusing on getting loosened up.
2 more, let's go.
Before these lifts.
Yeah, we can definitely do a mobility video eventually if anyone wants to see that out of our
Last one
10
for the week.
followers or subscribers or whatever the hell they're called on YouTube. So yeah, you take the time to say something during this last set here. I think it's because I told you it was the last set of the day and you were telling me how excited you were.
Move it quick.
Yeah, here's my last set. This is where I really just started intentionally cutting my depth off, and it just looked exactly the same. I had to break out the spandex pants today. Felt awesome to squat in, actually, and my customary Brazil squatting shirt. So, yep, 4 of these. This is the only time I've ever done 315 itself or more than 2 sets. I don't think I hit any rep PRs, but I wasn't going for them today. So the weight moves nicely, form's good. Now here, I just started doing sumo again about 2 days ago, so I just couldn't believe how good this felt. My form on this is better than it ever has been. I got a shout out to Bob for giving me a couple good tips a few weeks ago. This weight moved really well. Here's Rick doing 300 even, right?
300 even.
Let's go.
Yeah, so this is for 3, which I think is probably the most you've done this weight for, or at least the most you've ever tried it for. Until about 5 minutes later, which you'll see in a second. So I think what happens here is your belt was digging into your skin, so I filmed your, you went back for your 3rd rep about 30 seconds
so I
later.
just went ahead and finished it off real quick, just like my rep range.
Yep.
That hurt like a bitch. Freaked me out at first, but
So-
all good.
Yeah, since I deadlifted 2 days ago, I just wanted to hit the same weights that you were. Especially because I haven't gone this heavy sumo in a long time. So this just felt easy. It looked even easier. My form looks really good. I'm sure there's some form police here that'll try to call me out on things, but I don't really care.
Form was solid.
Yep. And yeah, that just went up easily.
It's really natural too. Looks like you've been doing it for a while from there.
Yeah, I'm surprised because when I used to do sumo, my form was really sloppy, and it just, for whatever reason, it's just dialed in now after all that time
Deep
off.
breath in, go.
So here is 300 for 4, and I don't know if you'll be able to see what happens here, but what happened to you at the end?
Well, at the very end, because the bumper plates are on there, the weight kind of bounced up and
All right, let's go.
hit me right in the left shin, right about here, and it hurt so much.
Yeah.
I just couldn't force myself.